So hello everyone. I think audio, video, everything is clear. Hello. Yes guys, I hope everything is clear. So welcome to Unacademy live NTA-UGC NET. Myself Vodnala Shivalingam, and starting this series which is revision of all time favorite topics of paper 1 UGC NET examination for the June 2022. So this series is going to cover all the units. Important topics will be discussed by taking it randomly and which is hitting a question in the examination. And I also teach at Unacademy free platform on daily basis at 5 PM. I am coming live. So presently ICT is going on, logical reasoning is already completed. So presently the ICT, information and communication technology, previous year questions we are doing. So you can catch me live on daily basis by using this referral code Shiva Live. You will get unlocked to the free live session, and do not forget to join in my Telegram group. Unacademy space Vodnala Shivalingam is my Telegram group name. And moreover, plus courses, regarding plus courses, we are going to start with the previous year question for the paper 1 as well as paper 2. Daily 8 AM commerce previous year question on topic wise basis. 7 PM paper 1 previous year questions will be there. For the all the 10 units entire will be covered. For the unit wise unbeatable course on paper previous year question for the both papers. And 7 units chart wise presentation of the paper 1 excluding DI, RC and mathematical aptitude. Chart wise revision is going on. Just now only teaching aptitude revision with the charts completed already. So you can join me into Unacademy Plus platform. Higher education complete course also going on at a Plus platform 7 PM. You can join me live into Unacademy Plus with a 1 subscription. All the educators, both paper 1, paper 2, complete study material PDF, my chart wise presentation, mock test, everything will be under one roof. So use the invite code Shiva Live SHIVALIVE so that you will get 10% off on the subscription. Let us go into the one by one topic revision. First one, actually I promised to Plus members that something has to be discussed, but due to less time I don't have the slides. Chalo bhai. Anyway, let us start with the one important topic, that is Indian logic. First itself, which is the sequence of the inference, that is Anumana. Sequence of the inference or Anumana. First one, topic number 1, which is a most important favorite topic, sequence of the Anumana. Logical reasoning part. So what is a sequence? Yes Rahul, I'll try that one. There is a sequence which is Pun technique. PHUUN. The sequence is that Pratijna, Hetu and Udharan, Upanaya, and Nigamana. This is the 5 stages where you can explain the, these are the 5 stages where you can explain about the inference. Pratijna is nothing but which is an hypothesis which you require to prove, to be proved. You need to prove this one. There is a fire on the hill. That is a Pratijna. How to prove? By giving a proper reason. Hetu is nothing but a reason. By giving a proper reason. That reason is that there is a smoke on the hill. So there is a fire on the hill is required to be proved. I am telling to some person randomly, there is a fire on the hill. That is required to be proved. I made a statement, I need to prove that one. To prove that one, I am giving a proper solid reason, that is there is a smoke that is coming from the hill. Smoke on the hill. Right. So that is the Hetu. And Udaharan, like I am giving a kitchen example. Wherever there is a smoke, there is a fire. So kitchen example. Udaharan matlab example to strengthen our argument with a proper reason. This reason we given, but a proper example to substantiate that one, that is udaharan. Udaharan is actually here in this example, kitchen I given. Wherever there is a smoke, there is a fire. Smoke is coming from the kitchen means there is a fire which is going on in the stove of the kitchen. Next, Upanaya is nothing but reaffirmation or a reconfirmation. Reaffirmation or a reconfirmation. Reaffirmation or a reconfirmation is called as an Upanaya. Means confirming the fact, whatever already there now, whatever already I stated. After having a proper reason and example, I am confirming once again, reaffirming that there is a fire on the hill. Now finally the conclusion is a Nigamana. Conclusion, whatever I said, it is correct due to so and so, the reason as well as the udaharan which I given. Right, reaffirmation. This is the sequence which keep on they are asking in the exam by. So try to remember this sequence. Topic number 1. Next at topic number 2. Topic number 2. Shall I take it from the logical reasoning or from any other part? Which is National Action Plan on Climate Change, NAPCC. National Action Plan on Climate Change. This is NAPCC, which is People Development and Environment chapter, most repeated question. So there are 8 missions over here in this. In which year government started? Government of India started in 2008 with 8 missions. So what are the 8 missions? 8 missions we can able to say with a one trick. The trick is that Sehwag, HC. Sehwag HC. What is that Sehwag HC? What is that Sehwag HC? Kindly do hit a like button, guys, if you like the session. This is S stands for Solar Mission, National Solar Mission, and E stands for Energy Efficiency Mission. Energy Efficiency Mission. Energy Efficiency Mission. And this is Himalayan ecosystem, or else you can say habitant, sustainable habitant, or I would say Himalayan ecosystem, the National Mission on Himalayan Ecosystem, and National Mission on Water, National Water Mission, National Mission on Agriculture, right? Next, Green India Mission, National Mission, which is Green India, and after that this H. So if it is Himalayan ecosystem, then this is habitant, sustainable habitant. I would say sustainable habitant, and this is climate change. Climate change. So factual information, if you can look at carefully, NAPCC launched in the year 2008 and National Action Plan on Climate Change to change the climate or to take initiative steps on a various sectors. They have given 8 missions: National Solar Mission, National Mission on Energy and Efficiency, National Mission on Himalayan Ecosystem, National Water Mission, National Mission on Agriculture, and Green India, as well as National Mission on Sustainable Habitats and National Mission on Climate Change. These are the total 8 missions which is given, right? Clear? Next, let me take one most important topic, that is SDG versus MDG by SDG versus MDG. In the same people and environment, topic number 3. Topic number 3, revision. So, Millennium Development Goals, Sustainable Development Goals. When it was started, what is the period, and when it was started and when it was started, both. I want to know both. So, Millennium Development Goals in the year 2000 year, and SDGs are 2015, announced, I would say, announced. So, announcement is this one. Whereas period of this MDGs, period 2001 to 2015, and here 2016 to 2030. This is the implementation period. Now, how many goals are there over here and there? There are 8 Millennium Development Goals, and there are, how many goals are there? Total 17 Sustainable Development Goals are there. And here, how many targets are there? 18 targets are there, and here 169 targets are there. 169 targets are there. Next, indicators always keeps on changing. It is not constant by indicators. Even targets also changing, not only indicators. These targets and indicators are subject to change. So presently, if I can say 48 indicators, and this is of 232 approximately. This is approximately, I would say 232 presently, but it may subject to change. I cannot say anything about it. And how many countries are involved over here? How many countries? Here total countries are 191 countries are MDG, and here how many countries? 193 countries are member countries over here. 193 countries are member countries over here. Right, total 193 countries are there over here. Simple MDG, Millennium Development Goals versus Sustainable Development Goals. Announced in 2000 year 2015, 2001 to 15, 2016 to 30, total. This is 15 years period, and this is also 15 years period. Both are. And this 8 and 17 goals are there, and 18 and 169. Whereas one important point that I just wanted to highlight over here, out of the 17 goals, SDG number 13, which is climate action. Climate action, India achieved 100%. 100% target achieved by India. Out of all the 17 goals, India achieved 100% in this climate change. In this climate change, India achieved 100%. Okay. Next. There is a one topic of the discussion from the research aptitude. Right. Topic 4, research aptitude, unit number 2. Now let me explain about that. Deductive, inductive, abductive. Right, difference between 3. Most important difference between 3. Kindly do hit a like button if you like this session. Deductive, inductive and abductive. What is deductive? Deductive is this logic or this method of a research moving always from the general to particular. General to particular. Moving always from the general to particular, which is a deductive. Moving always from the particular to general. Particular to general. That is inductive. So here abductive matlab incomplete observation. You don't have a full observation. You don't have a proper observation. From an incomplete observation to probable conclusions. Probable conclusions. Right? Incomplete observation to probable conclusions are comes under here. A guesswork, rightly quoted. Who is that? Guesswork. This is a type of guesswork which you will apply both inductive and deductive in this. Yes. Now let me tell you what is general to particular. You will take something which is a general topic and from that you will come to a particular conclusion. If India is a type of, I would say, if India is a cultural diversity country, different cultures are there in India. If this is true, then I can say that Telangana is a state which is in India. This is also culturally diversity state. Can I say, if this India is a diversity in culture, then Telangana is also diversity in culture. If my statement is true, yes, Bindu. If my statement is true, if my premise is true, conclusion must be true. Conclusion must be true. So here I would say one most important repetitive PYQ statement is that conclusion necessarily follows the premises. Always, if this is true, this must be true. It is impossible to become false. Impossible to be false. It is mandatorily has to be true. That is what a deductive argument or deductive reasoning also. Necessarily it has to follow. Whereas now if you go for inductive particular, very famous example was there, that is Newton, Apple example was there, na Newton law. Apple example. How the experiment went on for the Newton. The experiment was, first when he was sleeping under the tree, suddenly one apple fall down on the earth, on the land. Then from that particular situation, falling apple situation, then he analyzed and has conducted various experiments. Like he analyzed why the apple is fall down, why apple was fall down on the earth, and if any other object other than the apple, if we throw like this, then whether it fall on the land or not. From there he started analysis from a particular situation. Then he arrived at a general conclusion, that is gravitational theory. Correct? Huh? There is a gravitation to the earth. Whenever something that is automatically the earth will attract. That is what. So this is actually, if a particular situation is true, not necessarily general conclusion also to be true. It can be a true or it can be a false. That means, can I say only probable conclusions are possible? Only probable conclusions are possible, not necessary conclusions, because here the general gravitational force may be a truth or may be a false. We cannot say anything. This is bottom up approach. Example to theory or a particular to general, from a situation to generalization. This is probable conclusions only, may not always be correct. Probable conclusions only may not always be correct. That is what the essence to be understood over here. Right, guys? Either a strong or weak. Deductive can be a valid or invalid. This is also PYQ. Deductive can be a valid or invalid argument. But inductive will be either a strong or weak argument. It is indicated in the strong or a weak. Strong or weak. Because whether this is strong argument or a weak argument or the probable conclusion which is cogent or uncogent, that's how it will go. Whereas deductive will be whether this is valid argument or invalid argument, we'll get to know easily. Right? So that's about the deductive, inductive. Any other point which we missed out? Next, which topic we'll take? Yes, bhai. Another most important point which is added by Rowdy. Deductive will start from the theory. The step number 1 is theory to verification. Correct? Theory to verification it will go. Testing, theory, after that hypothesis testing, later concluding and verification will be done. Theory to testing. Whereas deductive will be moving from what to what, you know? Moving from observation to theory. Moving from observation to theory. A particular observation to theory it will move. That is what a inductive. Right? So that's about the inductive, deductive, abductive. Anything missed in the abductive? So abductive is simply, you know, when you don't have a clarity, incomplete observation, whether this is correct or not, I don't have any clarity. That is incomplete observation. We don't have any clarity about it. Some observation that you have done individually. This observation, when we are starting now, this is actually following an inductive approach. It is a part of the inductive. So the incomplete observation, here you have a full observation, here incomplete observation. So based on the half observation or a 50% or else just incomplete observation, you may or may not get the proper conclusions or a correct conclusion. That is what here abductive. Done for today now. Oy. Not even half an hour completed, done for today anta. 1 hour session it is. Right? So next part of the discussion is International Solar Alliance. Sorry, square of opposition will take it up. On the same line, because deductive, inductive you understood, no? We'll take up this square of opposition. Topic number 5. Logical reasoning. Square of opposition, fatafat 4 relationships. Itna jaldi, because easy topics na many times learn. Now no interest to listen, I think, for the old people. Right? So let us draw the line, clear cut line. How many oppositions are there? How many oppositions? Square of oppositions. There are 4. There are 4. Relationship between A and I and A and E, E and O, I and O. This is all, this is some, and this is no or none, and this is some not. Some not. And this is this universal positive. This is universal negative. Why universal? Because these both are speaking about all, either none, either everything or nothing. So that is universal, which is speaking about a whole. And this is negative sense, this is positive sense. And this is particular, only some portion. Particular positive. Particular positive is nothing but, positive is also called as an affirmative. Universal affirmative or particular affirmative. This is universal affirmative. This is particular affirmative. Right. And this is particular negative, because this is negative. Particular negative. Right. So particular positive or affirmative, which is speaking only some portion. Particular negative, which is speaking about only something we are excluding from the whole, some not. Right. So now the relationship between this. All, some not, none. What is that indicates? Quantity. Quantity. All, some not. These are there now. Some not, as well as no. These are all quantity, which is quantifying everything, nothing, some not, and something. Those are quantity, which is referring as an quantity. Quality is nothing but this positive, this negative. This negative is called as an quality. Quality is nothing but either a positive or negative quality, which is universal positive, universal negative, right? Positive, negative. Thoda ruko bhai. Truth upward, truth downward. You are telling a conclusion point without discussing a 4 propositions. Right? Chalo. Now the relationship between the A and E is called as an what? Relationship between the A and E is called as an what? All and none. This is called as an contrary relationship. If this is true, if A is true and E will be false. E will be false. Right? E will be false. E will be false. That is when all the girls are beautiful. If it is correct, if it is true, all girls are beautiful is the correct or the true statement, then no girls are beautiful is a false statement. Correct? If all girls are beautiful is a true statement, no girls are beautiful is a false statement. Now look at the other statement which I am going to change it. If this is false, then this is having a chance of either a true or false. We cannot say anything. Doubtful in nature. Right? If all girls are boys is a false statement. Assume. If all girls are beautiful is a false statement. Then no girls are beautiful may be true, may not be true, which can be false. Right? So in this situation, both can be what? Both can be false together, but cannot be true together. Both can be false together, but both cannot be true together. That's what? Now here opposite to this, contrary. In the contrary, if something A is true and E must be false. If A is false, E can be true or maybe false also. So opposite to the contrary, sub-contrary, right? Sub-contrary. Sub-contrary is opposite to the contrary. So now the relationship between the A and E is called as an contrary. Opposite to that, sub-contrary will be there. Now the same example. Some girls are beautiful. Some girls are beautiful. If this is the true statement, then you tell me. Opposite to that, some girls are not beautiful. Right, some girls are not beautiful. So if this is true, this is having a possible to become true. Correct now? If this is true, this can be true. But if this is false, this is doubtful. It can be a false, because some girls are beautiful is a false statement matlab, and other one. So if this is true, this must be true. One thing is very clear. But other one, some girls are beautiful matlab some girls are not beautiful. Correct only na bhai? Both true together but cannot be false. Both can be false together. Here both can be true together. Both can be true together. If some girls are beautiful is true, some girls are not beautiful is also true, because some are included, some are excluded there. And if this is false, this must be true, I would say. If some girls are beautiful is not correct, then some girls are not beautiful must be, if this is false, that must be true. Right? Correct only. This is, here false will come. Right, I understood. If this some girls are beautiful is a true statement, then other will be some girls are not beautiful, may be true, may be false. This which is doubtful. If some girls are beautiful is a false statement, this must be a true statement. This must be a true statement. That is, some girls are not beautiful is a true statement, because we are saying this positive as in false. Right? So F to T, false to truth, and here both can be true but both cannot be false together. Both cannot be false together. Both can be true but both cannot be false. Opposite, simply contrary opposite is subcontrary. That's what. Contrary opposite is subcontrary. Now the next one, which is relationship between this A and I and E and O, which is subalternation. Subalternation. This is also subalternation. This is also subalternation. Both are. E to O and A to I. If all girls are beautiful means some girls are also beautiful, correct. If this is true, and this will also be true. This will also be true. Truth downwards. Truth always downwards. Okay. Truth always downwards in this case. Now if all girls are beautiful is a false statement, can you say some girls are beautiful is a true statement? If all girls are beautiful is a false statement, then can you say some girls are beautiful is a true statement or false statement? It is actually, if this is false now, this must be false usually. Right? Universal to particular, truth will go. From the all to particular, from the all to some, there is a truth downwards. But a false is, If some girls are beautiful is a false statement, I can say that I cannot say that all girls are beautiful is also false. It can be true, it can be false also. So that is why here when we are moving from truth downwards, false is going upward. False is upward, truth downwards. In the same way, no girls are beautiful. No girls are beautiful is a E statement. If this is true, then some girls are also not beautiful is also true. If no girls are beautiful is true statement, some girls are not beautiful is also true statement, which is truth again going downward. If some girls are not beautiful if it is a false statement, then I can say some possibility is there. If this is false, I can say this as either a true or a false also, which is doubtful in nature. So either way it will go. If this is false, this is doubtful in nature. So the conclusion is that truth downward, false upward. Truth downward, false upward. Whenever we are starting from the universal, always conclusion will be same. Right? And last and final one, which is, let me take another color class because to differentiate. Last and final one, okay, which is contradictory. If all girls are beautiful is correct, opposite to that which is contradictory. Contradictory. If all girls are beautiful, then some girls are not beautiful. If this is true, this is false. If this is false, then this is true. Right now, both cannot be true together, both cannot be false together. And if no girls are beautiful, some girls are beautiful is, if this is true, then this is false. If this is false, then this is true. If no girls are beautiful is correct, then some girls are beautiful, false. If no girls are beautiful is false, then some girls are beautiful is maybe true. So like that opposite relationship between the A and O as well as E and I. E and I. A, O and E, I. This is what a contradictory relationship. Both cannot be true together, both cannot be true together, both cannot be false together. Right? It could be opposite, it must be opposite. This is what entire square of opposition. Am I clear? Please tell me. I will move into the next topic. In O, some not, false, upward, why, then why it is doubtful? By this is some girls are not beautiful is a false statement. How can I say about the whole? I cannot conclude anything about the whole now by looking at the sum. Accurately I cannot conclude. So that's why false upward. Either it could be a false. You can say this is false only directly. Why? Yes, this is false directly. Now next topic, which one will take? Next topic will be interesting topic. Next, research aptitude, teaching aptitude and communication. Which one? It's your wish. Most important topic. Higher education, huh? Which one in higher education? ICT. Okay. Oh bhai, obertion wala is not at all repeated. This is mainly for the repeated topics. Obertion is an exceptional topic which occasionally will come. Numbers is let's discuss the Rio summit. Most important. Rio Summit. Yes, bhai. Topic number 7, huh? Topic 6, I think. Whatever. Okay. Rio Summit. Niti Aayog will go on for next. Next will take. Rio Summit. Actually, this is also called as an Earth Summit. Correct, na? This is also called as an Earth Summit. It was happened in 1992. There is a background reason of 1992, that is exactly after 20 years of one international conference, which was Stockholm conference was conducted in 1972. So after that 1972, exactly 20 years after that, 1992, which is happened is that Rio Summit or Earth Summit, right? Stockholm 1972 to 92. So now what is the Rio outcomes is most important exam point of view, the question. There are two things that we can discuss. There are two things. Legally binding documents, legally binding agreements. Legally binding agreements came out. As well as there are three important documents also are the outcome of the Rio Summit. The three documents were, one, Rio Declaration. This is a PYQ. Which of the following is an important document out of the Rio Summit? Rio Declaration, which is on the environment and development. Right? And next one is that forestry principle. There are 26 forestry principles. 26 forestry principles. This is second document. Third one is that Agenda 21. Agenda 21, which is forestry principles are legally binding one. These are legally binding principles. And Agenda 21. Why 21? Because this is not legally binding. It is up to them. Non-legally binding. So this 21 is referring whatever the initiatives that is taken up under the Agenda 21 is for 21st century. That is why it is Agenda 21. Agenda 21. Yes, that is for the 21st century. Rio Declaration, Agenda 21 and 26 forestry principles. These 26 forestry principles are legally binding and Agenda 21 is not legally binding, 21st century purpose. Okay? Now though, we need to go for the legally binding agreements. How many are there? There are 3 legally binding agreements. First one is that UNFCCC. UNFCCC, United Nations Framework on Climate Change. So, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, FCCC, another C. United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. In this again you are having a 2. Those are Kyoto Protocol. To achieve this UNFCCC, Kyoto Protocol got conducted, one summit, like a summit only, in the year 1997. And after that, Paris Agreement is also there, which is in 2016, right? And second one is that an United Nation Convention on Combat Desertification. United Nation Convention on Combat Desertification, UNCCD. So in this there is a protocol which is called as in Cartagena Protocol. This is 2016. This is Cartagena Protocol at 2010 year. Cartagena Protocol 2000 year. That is Nagoya, na? Okay. Next, third one is that Convention on Biological Diversity. Convention on Biological Diversity. Here we are having most important, that is Nagoya Protocol 2000. Nagoya Protocol, which is a 2010. Right now, if you look at the outcome, is that because of the Rio Summit only, this many initiative towards the environment and protection and sustainable development was initiated. Legally binding agreements, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. In this convention only, Kyoto Protocol decision has been made, which is initiated in 1997, and Paris Agreement 2016, United Nations Convention on Combat Desertification, which is Cartagena Protocol 2000 year, and the Convention on Biological Diversity, which is a Nagoya Protocol 2010. Is there any doubt regarding this sequence? In this sequence, is there any doubt? Please tell me. This is simply about the Rio Summit, but there are some observations that you need to understand in the Rio Summit, is that and 1980 and Montreal is different by before the Rio Summit, that was. No, all clear. But the one point is that after the 1992, exactly, if you look at 97 is how many years? Plus 7 years. 5 years, huh? Plus 5 years. 1997, this Kyoto Protocol, which is Rio plus 5 years. Rio plus 5 matlab, that is Kyoto Protocol. You need to understand. Rio is Rio 1992 plus 5, which is equal to Kyoto. Now 1992, which is Rio, plus 10 years, which is 2002. In 2002, something was happened. What is that? Rio plus 10. What is that? Rio plus 10. At which place this Rio plus 20 conference was conducted, at which place? No, this Rio plus 10 is an Johannesburg Conference on Sustainable Development. Correct? Vienna was 1985 by, there is no link to Rio, that one. That is of ozone depleting substance and all. So 1992 plus 10, 2000 year Johannesburg Convention or Conference on Sustainable Development, right? Now Rio most important one is that 1992 Rio plus 20 years. which is 2012 year. This Johannesburg sustainable development is here. See, for the sustainable development base was Rio. From the Rio, they defined what is sustainable development because of the Brundtland report in 2002. And after that, Rio plus 20 came, which is 2012 again. Again 2012, what happened? So 2012, this is Rio plus 20 conference. Rio plus 20 conference, which is United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development. Right, sustainable development, UNCSD. This is a world summit also, world conference, right? Because of this only, sustainable development goals decision have been finalized. Here SDG decision has been finalized in the 2012 because by the 2015 MDGs were about to complete. So that is why they have taken a decision in 2012 to bring up the new SDGs. Is that clear? This is the full version of the entire Rio summit. Now it is visible. Now you can see. Anything that we forgot by? Not visible. Now it is visible, I believe. Clear, done. So this type of revision is helpful. Thoda zoom. Chalo, next topic. Next topic. There is a one important in the research, which is a small and the most repetitive one, which is there every time they are asking a question, including 2021 also they are asking, they asked many questions from this area, which is research ethics. Right. In which of the following stages of the research the research ethics is vulnerable and highly violate? High violation will be there in which of the following stages of the research? There are three areas. We have a one mnemonic to remember, that is we know very well, which is DDR. What is this DDR? DDR is an data collection and data analysis and here report or dissertation. In these three stages of the research, the ethical violation will be is very high. Very high. High chance of ethical violation is possible in this, and because of that only these are vulnerable stages. These are vulnerable stages and highly impactful stages. These are violation is maximum and violation is very high. Because of that only these are vulnerable, means which are highly impacting in nature, highly reactive to the research. Data, while collecting a data, we will copy from the others and we will be doing a manipulation of data. So the violation of ethics violation also will happen in three ways. The violation in three ways, that is FFP, fabrication, falsification, and plagiarism. These are the three ways of violation. Three ways of violation. Because of this FFP only, these stages are becoming vulnerable, because in the data collection and analysis only the fabrication, falsification is happening. The fabrication, falsification is happening in data collection and analysis, which is when you analyze and collect the data, and whatever you analyze, if it is wrong, then obviously your outcome or a report is also going to be wrong, right? So these are the areas where ethical violation will be high, right? So they are also asking in one other point of view, that is ethical violation is very low in which of the stages? Out of the problem formulation, literature review, sampling, research design, data collection, analysis, reporting and interpretation and all. Out of all the stages, which are least vulnerable to the research ethics? Other than these three, remaining are least vulnerable only. Which is least vulnerable? Other than this DDR stages, all are least vulnerable. All are least vulnerable other than DDR. Like a literature review is not least vulnerable, problem formulation also not, a very least vulnerable, and literature review, data, research design, as well as hypothesis testing, as hypothesis making, and moreover sampling design. These are all the stages of the research where ethical violation will be very less. Ethical violation will be very less and least vulnerable in nature. Right, guys? So that's about the revision session number 1 in the YouTube regarding the all-time favorite topics of the paper 1. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Remember 3 days. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, myself, Vodnala Shivalingam, will be coming live in this YouTube channel at 9 PM to discuss all the important topics of the paper 1, which is favorite topics of the NTA. Right? Thank you so much. If you like this session, do not forget to hit a like button to appreciate the efforts. Please do share it with your friends. I also teach at Unacademy plus free platform and plus platform. Plus platform, various courses are going to start for the PYQ and revision courses, already started. So June 6th onwards PYQ course will be starting, and moreover higher education complete course also going on. And use the invite code Shiva Live to unlock the 10% discount and join with in my classes and other Educator class also you can watch. And moreover, every day 5 PM at Unacademy free platform I am teaching paper 1 previous year question, and daily morning I am taking a data interpretation and 5 mathematical aptitude PYQs also. For all these updates, you can join into my Telegram group Unacademy space Vodnala Shivalingam. Just go to the Telegram and type this name. Bus. It will be you will be getting one group also. Join over there. All the updates you will be receiving from there. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Do not forget to hit the like button. Do subscribe. Do share with your friends. Bye bye.